Hello, it is I, Brandon, and we are doing another card reading from the Ascended Masters Oracle cards. This is our fourth card reading, and I have to admit that the first three have been incredibly accurate, for me at least. The kinds of themes that are popping up have been relevant and have. I'm glad that I've done the card readings because kind of going into the week with the foreshadowing of what to expect has made the weeks easier. Not easy, just easier. It's been a little bit crazy so far this year. I don't know about y'all, but it seems like everything is speeding up. It seems like all the people around me are slowing down, but everything is but the world is starting to speed up. I wish I could explain it better than that, but I can't. So we'll move on. Let's go ahead and, first of all, we're going to go ahead and use the fun little bowl here. So we've cleared the energy here. We're going to use the crystal to go ahead and clear some more of this energy around. There we go. All right, we're good. Okay. It's very cold. Ooh, I can see my breath. All right, we're going to ask that the spiritual energy around us bring us positive energy and some kind of benevolent message through these cards that are going to relate to me and anyone else watching. And we're gonna go ahead and only pull two today. I think we're gonna speed these up a little bit. I think that my brain cannot remember three things like I used to be able to, so we're gonna try two. So that being said, we get the cards, we do the crystal-y thing. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. I've got some additional crystals over here. Little selenite, some little guys, and some glass little things here. These are the cutest, aren't they? They're just the cutest. Yeah, I've captured them. Sometimes you've got to capture these guys. You know, they try to escape, you know, so they're pretty good in there, though. They're not going anywhere. And, of course, the triangle pyramid guys. We love them. Okay, here we go. Let's pull a card. I'm going to close my eyes. Hopefully nobody around me pops up and kills me. Kind of in a place where somebody could, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'm safe. It's fine. Okay, first card. We've pulled it. This is the card. What are we looking at? Trust. Yee. Alright, so this card is a trigger card for me. It is one of the 4 cards in this deck that when I pull it, it triggers me. You might be thinking, but why? But why? Why would the trust card be such a trigger for you? Many reasons. But we'll go ahead and summarize with this. I don't like trusting things or people. Really, just anything. I really like logic backing things up. I like there to be like, yes, I trust this because of blank, you know? I trust that I'm not going to get killed here in this location because technically there's a security gate and there's a person working there, and so the only people in here should be, good. That's what I mean about trust, right? Does that mean that I'm going to, close my eyes and do all of these card readings without keeping my eyes open, and if I hear somebody near me, I'm, no, man, if I hear somebody near me, I'm aware of my surroundings. So it's trust to a point, right? I trust everybody up to a point. I trust myself up to a point. I trust data, up to a certain point. So let's go ahead and read about the trust card, and you'll see maybe why. Maybe it's also a trigger for you. Let's find out. So it says that you can trust the situation that you can inquire about, that you're inquiring about. The solid foundation of your situation gives it a worthy or a trustworthy basis. It says to keep purifying your motivations so that they're completely about love and service, to elevate the energy and experiences even further. Also says kind of trust that your prayers are being answered, even if you don't have any evidence, or that you're on the right path, or trust your gut feelings or instincts. So that's, I think, the general one. This is the, okay, so I do like this card for that one. I forgot about that one. But I do believe that from my point of view, this is usually telling me that something's going to happen during the week, and maybe many somethings. Maybe every day something's going to happen. Maybe every freaking hour something's going to happen. And it's going to require you to check your gut instinct about something. Basically, how do you feel about this? And if you trust your instinct, things are going to work out. If you second guess your instinct, things are going to get messy. So trust whatever it is your gut tells you. So I think that's kind of like an initial reaction trust thing, right? You hear about something, let's say you're at work, blah, 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 somebody says something to you, and you're like, oh, I have a weird feeling about that. Trust that feeling. Follow that feeling. Make sure that you back that up, you know? Dig deeper. If somebody's telling you something and you go, ooh, yeah, my gut tells me that that's not true. Go online and do the research. You might find out it's not true. And maybe it's just even something deeper, maybe something bigger, you know? But it is saying to trust your gut. So maybe it's not saying to trust other people, it's saying to trust yourself. So whatever that means for you, that's that card. So trust you. In any situation where you're being called upon to check your trust level of something, trust yourself over all else. I think that's what that's going for. All right, first card, interesting card. I don't pull that very often. It triggers me. I don't like trusting things, but I do like to trust myself. So when you spin it that way, I'm okay. I don't have any ego problems at all. Why would anyone say such a thing? Okay, let's go ahead and pull second card, last card, because we're going to make these videos a little faster. And second card is this card. Ooh, artistic expression. I love this card. So artistic expression is basically telling you that you have a creative side within you, and you need to find a way to get this creative side to be expressed. And usually that's through, you know, art or music or writing or whatever. But it could be anything. Like, it could be, I mean, cooking, honestly. Let's say that you haven't cooked a meal in, like, a week or something. Cook a meal, you know? Like, if that gets your artistic expression going, like, if you like gardening, let's say that you haven't gone outside and planted anything. It's almost, like, spring-ish. You can go put some of the stuff in the ground now. You can, you know, plan out some gardening things, and that gets that artistic expression going. You'll thank yourself in April when stuff's blooming. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot I planted that. Yeah, artistic expression. For me, it's usually involving kind of a mixture of things. I like to add creativity to everything I do. Anyone who knows me knows that if I get an Excel spreadsheet and somebody's given it to me and I'm doing something with it and it becomes mine, it gets color added everywhere. I don't like boring black and white spreadsheets, so I will add color everywhere. The number one reason is because I get headaches if I stare at spreadsheets that's just black and white all day. So the color actually softens the glare, in my opinion, so that I don't have to deal with all the other stuff. And it makes everything so much prettier and more easier to identify the important things and whatever. But that's me. That's how I artistically express myself in a very logical, like I'm in an analytics, you know, driven job. So to stare at numbers and spreadsheets all day was not what I had in mind when I was young. Ironically, I wanted to be an air traffic controller. I'm not sure that would have been any better. And I don't think there would be much room for creativity, right? Like, you know, you don't have to land on that runway. Let's get a little creative, you know? Let's try that highway over there. I don't think they go for that. So I would not have made a good air traffic controller. So here I am doing all this stuff. But I really think artistic expression is interesting because for each individual, it means something different. And some people, it's just communicating, you know, right? Sometimes just talking about yourself to other people is your artistic expression, right? Sometimes it's helping others, like children. If you have kids that are into art or doing something artistic, help them. Be involved in their artistic expression. And you'd be surprised how that will help you. So let's read about the card. This is the last card. So we'll read this and then we'll be done. Super easy. So this card signals that your artistic talents are in need of creative expression. You have hidden talents that lie dormant, and this trapped energy can make you feel tired or restless, anxious, and it can even lead to addictions if the energy is not expressed. So make the time today to draw or paint, to sing, to play music, yeah, to write, right, yeah. Take photographs, there you go, take pictures, why not, right? Make jewelry, that's a little hard. Sew, you know, some people like to sew. You could dance, I'm not really a dancer. Basically, do something creative. You'll feel better. Your life will feel more balanced, everything will work, and I feel like this actually relates back to the trust card in that if you allow creativity to work through you, you will be better tuned, or whatever, to trusting your instincts. And if you don't know what your creative energy is, then it goes the other way. Trust whatever it is that's coming to mind. If, like, whatever you think of when somebody asks, what's your most creative, talent, or where are you most creative in? Whatever comes to mind. Like, for me, I think it is writing. I do like writing the most. I do it the least as far as creativity, but I like it the most. So everybody's different, though. So find your creative thing, make that a thing, enjoy it. Yeah. So trust and artistic expression. This should be a good week. All the other stuff's still going on, so good luck with everything. It's chaotic, it's crazy, but try to find a little bit of artistic expression this week, and find ways to trust your gut instinct. Goodbye.